guys, and welcome back to Claire's Clothes. On today's video, we'll be talking about the book Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. See, in this book he talks about what we really want in life and how to go after it and adapt to situations that were constantly changing. So when he refers to cheese, he talks about what it is that we really want in life. So whatever it is you really want in life, think of that as your cheese. Now he also says that things are constantly changing, so we need to be able to adapt. We need to be ready for the adaptation. We need to be ready for change because it can happen at any moment. So let's dive straight in and talk about lesson 1. He talks about how change happens. It's inevitable. Things will happen and things will come up and they will put us off course to what it is we're really after. We need to keep moving forward. So even though they might move our cheese, the thing that you really want in life, you'll find a way to get to whatever it is, so long as you're ready to adapt. So lesson 2, he talks about how we need to anticipate change. We need to be ready. We need to get ready for the cheese to move. So understand that it's not a straight path to success. It's not going to be a straight and narrow path to whatever it is you really want in life. This is always inevitable things. Things are always going to happen and come up where situations will be thrown in from the sidelines that you're going to have to be able to deal with on the spot. So again, we need to be able to anticipate the change, anticipate the moving of your cheese. Lesson 3, he talks about monitor change. So smell the cheese often and get to know when it's going old. What he means by this is that you need to keep an eye on whatever it is you're going after, whatever it is you want in life. Keep an eye on it and make sure you're always checking on it to see that it's still where it needs to be, that it's still going to lead you down to the path of success, and that you're still going to achieve your goal, whatever that might be. Now, lesson 4, it talks about adapt to change quickly. We need to be able to understand that the quicker you let go of the old cheese, the sooner you can enjoy the new one. So possibly this might happen, your cheese, whatever it is you want, things might change. That goal might be insufficient for what you're doing at the time. Or things that might happen along the way, you'll find that that goal is no longer what you're after and you'll have to relocate or change the end goal. Whatever it might be, we need to be able to do it quickly and we need to be able to adapt as quick as possible to make sure that we're still on the path to success. Now, lesson 5 is move with the cheese. Move with whatever it is you're going for. So if things do happen, if things do change and they come up and they are inevitable, it's going to happen, no matter what it is you do, whatever you're going after, you'll find that moving with the cheese, moving with whatever it is you want in life, because that'll drift away and things will happen in the meantime. So long as you're moving with it, keeping an eye on it and tracking it as it goes along, you'll find that you'll be able to keep pace with it and be able to keep on top of your goals and move forward to success. Now, lesson 6, he talks about enjoy change. Savor the adventure and enjoy the taste of new cheese. So by doing this, by enjoying the adventure that you're on, even though you're pursuing your cheese, you need to enjoy the moment. Whatever moment you're in at that point in time, on your journey towards your success or, your end goal, whatever that might be, you need to be able to enjoy what it is you're doing at the time to get to where you want to go. Because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you'll find that you'll be, diverted off your path of success, that you'll be put off whatever it is you want to really achieve. Because in the moment, if you're not enjoying it, you'll find that you'll start to put things down and you'll put it off and you'll procrastinate and you won't actually end up where it is you want to go. So remember guys, keep checking on your cheese and be ready to find new cheese if you have to. Because not all the time will you find that your goal will always stay the same. That your level of success that you're after might change. It might grow, it might differ in some way, but whatever it is that happens to it, you need to be able to adapt quickly to whatever happens. And it says, second of all, don't overthink it. Don't overthink yourself and don't burden yourself with thinking too much about what it is that needs to be done or that you are doing, because you'll find that you'll overburden yourself and you'll miss out on your opportunity. Or whatever opportunity that comes your way that you could take two hands on and grasp and, make the most of. But again, if you're panicking too much about whatever it is, if you're overthinking it, you might just find that opportunities will pass you by. Now, don't become complacent. Don't become so okay with mediocre and don't become okay with whatever it is you're doing. Always push for more. Always push for better or put in that extra bit of effort every day, because you'll find that doing this, you'll find that it will lead you one step closer to what it is you're really after. So there is always success to be found, no matter what it is you're doing. It could be making $1 million, or it could be working just your 9-to-5 job. Success can always be found in every place, in every corner. You just have to be looking for it and be ready for it when it happens. And you need to let go of your old ways as well. Because not always will you find that your old ways work in new things. See, if you're trying to start something new, you might find that the way for example, if it's a business that you're starting and you find that you've had a couple of businesses previous and they haven't worked out, you can't implement the same things that you've done there and expect for this new business to succeed. So what we need to do is be able to let go of old ways and move on and try new things. Because if we're trying new things, even if they fail, we've found that there are multiple other ways that they fail, but that means that there's still room for success. And also, when you move beyond your fear, you'll feel free. So don't be scared of change. Don't be scared of letting go of whatever goal you had if it's not working and creating a new one, or even enlarging the goal you had. Don't be scared of that, because as soon as you become fearful, you'll find you won't actually start moving forward towards your goal. You'll start moving away from it, which at the end of the day isn't going to get you where you want to go. Because as much as hoping and dreaming we'd like to think that would be a sustainable route, it's not going to be. It's not going to get us to where we want to go. So next of all, I want to talk about what would you like to do if you weren't afraid? What would you do if you weren't afraid? Would you make that $1 million? Would you still be working your 9-to-5 job? Would you travel the world? Whatever it might be. Think about it. And imagine yourself enjoying the new cheese. Long before you even get it. Imagine, you want to make that $1 million. Imagine yourself enjoying that $1 million before you even have it. Because it will make it one step closer to reality for you. Because imagine living a lifestyle where you didn't have any worries, no stress, no anxiety, you didn't have to worry about the next day or the things that you haven't completed yet. That $1 million is enough for you to think about and live a lifestyle where you're comfortable. You're not scared in any way. You're not fearful of anything, either A, going wrong, or B, not being completed. And last but not least, guys, noticing small changes early on that helps adapt to bigger changes that are to come. So notice the little things. Adapt to the little changes, because what you'll find is when you start adapting to little changes, when big things do happen, you won't be as worryful about them. You won't be scared of them. You won't want to pack up and run away, because it'll be easy to move through these big things if you've already dealt with a bunch of little ones. So just to quickly summarize, guys, here, what he talks about is your cheese is exactly what it is you want in life. And understand that you need to constantly change, so we must adapt. There is always going to be change on some level in every form of life. And we need to be ready to adapt to whatever that change may be. So the lesson 1 that he spoke about was change happens. Like I said, we need to be able to keep moving forward and moving through whatever changes that happen, adapting when and where we can. Second lesson talks about anticipate change. Be ready and be knowledgeable on the fact that change is inevitable. It will happen. And lesson 3 talks about monitor the change. So make sure you're always looking at your goal, your end result, whatever it might be that you're going after, and keep an eye on it. Make sure that what you're doing today, tomorrow, the day after is going to lead you down the path of what you want to achieve. Sorry, guys. Lesson 4 means adapt to change quickly. Because if we do it too slowly, you'll find that whatever opportunity you're after or whatever goal you're looking for might just slip through your fingers. It might get away from you. So you need to be able to adapt quickly and as quick as possible, because the faster you do it, the better chances you have of actually getting to your goal. Lesson 5, he says, move with the cheese. So if your goal changes or if it moves, what you can find is that by adapting quickly and doing all these things previously, that you won't have a problem if your goal changes, moves, or your success has to grow or shrink in any way. Lesson 6, he talks about how to enjoy it. Enjoy the change, savor the adventure, and enjoy the taste of new cheese. So if by any chance your goal changes, no matter what, enjoy the journey there, because you still have a goal. You still have somewhere you want to get to. You still have some form of success to achieve on some level or another. So, but we need to be able to enjoy the in the moment, the present feeling of what you're doing. You need to be able to enjoy what it is you do, because if you're not enjoying it, you'll find, like I said, you'll put it away, you'll put it down, you'll pack it up, and you won't bother moving forward with it. And at the end of the day, we'll find ourselves just wondering, why didn't we make it to our goal? Why didn't we get to where we wanted to be? So again, keep checking on your cheese and be ready to find new cheese if you have to. Don't overthink it or you'll miss opportunities, and don't be complacent. Don't become someone who just says, you know what, enough is enough. Like, I've done enough for the day, I don't need to do any more. No, put in that extra 1%. Be the kind of person that would do things that others won't. Because that way you'll find you'll get results that other people won't get. Now, there's always ways to find success. Success can be found in just about anything and everything that we do every day. And letting go of our old ways enables us to find more success. Sorry guys. So yes, move beyond your fear and you'll feel free. Don't be fearful of whatever it is you have to do to accomplish your dreams, your goals, to go after whatever it is you want in life. Because if you become fearful, you'll find that you won't be taking those steps forward. And again, ask yourself this: what would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you start achieving? Where would you end up going? What would your life look like? Ask yourself these questions. And last but not least, imagining yourself enjoying the new cheese. So enjoy it before you have it. Imagine it, think of it, make it a reality in your mind. And you'll find that when the day does come, it's not going to be daunting because you've been envisioning it your whole time you've been doing this. The journey there is the whole time that you've been imagining and thinking and making this come to a reality. And notice the small changes, because once you start to notice the small changes early on and you can adapt to those, you'll find that once the bigger ones come along, you're not going to be worried or scared about them. They'll be next to nothing in comparison to all the little ones that you have dealt with. Well, that's all from me, guys. I hope we'll be making a lot more of these videos for this training series to help you with your personal development goals. But for now, that's all. I look forward to seeing you next time in Claire's Clues. Have a good time. Bye.